Hi guys, Sylvia here and welcome all to my Hooked, Catch Them, Keep Them, Cash Them review. Hooked, get them hooked. The newest launch from James Renouf and Max Gerstenmaier. It is going live today on the 18th, I'm just double checking, on the 18th of November. You know, some people have no respect for time. At 10 a.m. New York time, as per usual, you will find my written review right below in the description box with all of the info that will empower you to make an educated decision as to, is this product for me or not real? Or let me watch Sylvia's real, transparent review where she actually talks about the product, not just the bonuses. And by the way, my bonuses will blow your socks off. If I may be not super humble for a few seconds, I have spent the last 2 days creating amazing bonuses for you guys. And in fact, the case study where I show you how I implement the method these guys teach you, step by step, adding some advanced strategies they actually don't touch on, because I've done a lot of research about this platform, and I have known of this platform personally, but hardly any people on Warrior Plus would know. And I don't know, guys, if you know about this platform, which I will reveal. Most reviewers probably will not. They'll just keep it as a secret platform. I could go this route, but I would rather you knew what kind of product it is, what kind of method it is before you invest your money into it, and just, you know, make a decision. Do I want to entertain myself with it or not? The product is fantastic, okay? And because I loved it so much, I decided to, okay, let me create my own entities. I'll elaborate on what entities, foreign entities. They're talking about, and what else? I'm quite excited because also the case study, like a video tutorial in which I walk you step by step how I create these entities, how I work in conjunction with ChatGPT to create them, how I prompted, some advanced strategies these guys don't really cover. So like my bonus will add so much power, this case study, but on top of that I created 4 additional bonuses to do with traffic, monetization, to help you really make some bucks, okay, and speed up with this method and speed up the process, you know, as much as possible. So guys, I'm super excited. I will talk about my bonuses quite a bit, and the case study will be paid soon, okay? I'll flip it into a product because it's just too good, okay, to let it just be just a bonus. So guys, appreciate my bonuses because I put my heart and soul into them. They're not just some random PLRs, they're freshly baked, you know, I actually create them, I do my research. There's a lot of stuff that there's a lot of energy and time that goes into it. So, okay, let's get to it. Let me show you all that I have prepared for you and, you know, all of the goodies which are awaiting you. Right. So this is my written review. Of course, I'm not going to talk about, you know, the sales page is like, you're getting to the sales page by clicking the buy now button, which of course doesn't take you to the checkout, but the sales page, which is essentially my affiliate link. And if you buy it from me via my written review, this one that you're looking at right now, then you're gonna get my bonuses and my gratitude, which is the most powerful thing in the world. Right, as I always like to say, because it is the truth. Gratitude is something else. Real, genuine gratitude. Guys, this product comes with reseller rights. I love when they add this upsell, because if the product is fantastic, if it has a fantastic funnel, and it does, you get 100% commission across the whole funnel if you were to resell it. A lot of money to be made, okay? So go through the funnel. You have all of it, $17 it is the front end. So again, I'm not going to stop here because you have all of the information. This is my, I'm so proud of it. This video tutorial, let me show it to you now. You see, I have already uploaded it to YouTube. As of course unlisted, you will only get access to it if you buy this product from me. And again, this will be a paid offer pretty soon. I hope I'll find the time to do it. I was just talking to Max as like one of the vendors. We are very well connected. Max is just super friendly and he's so good with support as well. He's such a sweet, genuine guy. He loves his babies, his training courses. He's very passionate about it. And he really, really delivers. So does James, of course, okay? But I happen to be like closely connected with Max. So you see, this is me. And of course, this is already showing the platform, okay? So it's po.com we are talking about. Yes, this one, I'll elaborate more. Why this is such a fantastic platform. Hardly anyone knows about it. What you can, here I am creating these entities. So you can think of them as GPTs, but there's so much more to it, okay? Now, I have a paid version of ChatGPT, and I do create GPTs, which of course I can sell. I very often give them as bonuses. I use them myself, okay? But only with a paid version of ChatGPT. I have upgraded some time ago. Up to that point, I was using a free one. And of course, I wasn't able to create GPTs, but I was like, I want GPTs. I want them as bonuses. I want to use them myself. So I upgraded. I paid $20 a month. Right. You can explore here. There are all sorts of apps here. And these guys, okay, in this training course cover this platform. You see, I'm just sort of like jumping straight into the method and show you what it is exactly, instead of just like commenting on every single video. But there's a bunch of videos you will have here, okay, around Po on po.com. Po, funny name, right? Great training, comprehensive. The big reveal is about, as you can see, Po. What else, guys? Let's get the party started. So they show you how to create the entities. They call it entities. These are bots. You could call them bots. You could call them tools. Now, on this platform, as you get to explore it more, you see, if you go to explore, this is where you find all sorts of like tools, all sorts of, what you call them? Again, bots, right? In all kinds of niches, in all kinds of categories that are nicely here divided and all of that. So people go onto that platform. The amazing thing about it, this platform has inbuilt traffic, like Etsy, like Amazon, whatever platform out there, okay, that has sort of like buyer traffic that goes on it with the buyer intent. So that's amazing. And they use it. They actively use these apps. And the beautiful thing is that, like, when you create, of course, you can create all sorts of bots. Okay. I talk about it in my case study. I show you how I create a bot using prompts, and I use ChatGPT in conjunction with ChatGPT and Po. I create the bot step by step. I show you how I prompted. Everything is covered. These guys don't go into such detailed extent, right? They don't go to that crazy extent as I did in my case study. That's why my bonus will fit like a glove. Trust me. I mean, this is just one bonus. There is a bunch of other bonuses that I'll discuss later that I created, like this one, all to do with traffic prompts. This one is 13 pages long, guys, so you can like go to file, make a copy and use it as your worksheet. There will be a bunch of prompts, checklists, training to do with traffic that I cover in the rest of the bonuses. Read all about my bonuses from my review, guys, because there is just too much, I'm trying to cover at once, and I do realize I may come across chaotic a bit, but it's because I don't have a script, okay? I have done my homework, but I know what I am talking about. But when it comes to recording my review, I just come real raw and all of that. I improvise. I'm sort of like a free flow person. I understand some people prefer more organized structure. Maybe that's something I need to work on. I don't know. But I'm just sort of like, keeping it natural. I hope you don't mind. If you do, well, too bad. I'm not here to please everybody, but I'm always open to, constructive criticism, of course. So guys, if we are going back to this po.com, I mean, I so much love it. Yeah. I mean, here you have all of the bots and apps, and people come here. Guys, this is like inbuilt traffic platform. You can monetize. It almost reminds me like of YouTube. So if I can just reveal a little bit more about it. So if you go to creators, this is where you set up your monetization. And this is crazy. And when you create your app, you also like in all of the settings, and I cover that in my case study, how to set up the monetization. So for example, you have this bot that you would create. You can sell it. You can give it away as a bonus. You can use it for yourself. you can create it as part of your, one of your upsells or whatever in a product. I'm talking about the funnel to your product, right? You can also, if you make it public, it will be available on this platform. And if it's a cool app, okay, and people use them, these bots all the time, right? And you can put a cap on it. So for example, that the first 10 messages or 20 messages, I do cover that in my case study, okay, in my bonus case study, how to do it. And how to even get ChatGPT to advise you how you should monetize it, okay? So you can cap the free limit. So let's say after 20 or 30 messages, and you can always go back. Okay, these are the bots I created. Let me show you. You can always go back. Let me go to my profile. But yeah, here you see, you set up the monetization. These are the bots I have created. So I have my analytics here. This is so cool. And you connect your Stripe account. Now, if you don't have a Stripe account, well, sort of like, yeah, it's sort of unfortunate because for now they only allow Stripe to get paid, okay, so for banking and payouts. If you don't have Stripe, then you wouldn't be really able to get paid from this platform. But no worries, you can still use these bots for selling them somewhere else, okay, or for giving them away as bonuses or for your own use, whatever, okay. But this is like an extra, like YouTube ad revenue is an extra way of monetizing your YouTube channel, okay. So that's why it kind of reminds me of YouTube, this, this monetization part of this platform. Now, if I was to go to profile, yeah, you see, it shows me the bots I have created. And all of them, guys, of course, you set them up in such a way, and these guys do talk about it extensively, and they go nuts when it comes to ways of monetizing. You monetize these bots by even mentioning your product or your opt-in page or your affiliate link in the description of the bot. So you set up the bots. Okay, I'm not gonna show you here how to set it up. This is what they talk about, and this is what I talk about in my case study. Okay, I show you step by step how to do it. Again, in a very, very advanced way. More advanced when it comes to the sheer creation of the setup and the bot than these guys actually. If I can be not very humble for a few seconds, but I know what I have done. That's why I feel okay to blow my own trumpet for a bit. But the ways of monetizing, they go deep into, like, they do so much brainstorming. Now, having watched all of the videos, I must say this is sometimes I wish. Now, they have their way of delivering, okay? And they are so super experienced. And ideas just flow. For them, I see that they almost take it for granted, okay? So you do this, you set up this page, okay, you go and get the traffic from that platform. Yeah, guys, so many ways to monetize. And yeah, they talk about it quite in detail. Now, but sometimes I would like to see how they actually show it. Sometimes they do show it, on other occasions they don't. So I thought, like, okay, let me put together some like concrete steps for newbies, step by step, how to use Reddit, LinkedIn, TikTok, whatever. Okay, various platforms to actually bring traffic if you wanted to sell these bots, okay? Or if you wanted to use them as your lead magnets or whatever. So I cover that with the rest of my bonuses, the case study, sort of watch my case study after you've watched that training. Go to my bonuses and do come back to me with the feedback. Be nice. I love criticism, but it's got to be constructive criticism. If it's just rude or my style is not your cup of tea, well, go somewhere else, okay? I don't need people who bring negativity into my world, okay? You will be blocked, you will be removed. Simple as that. I have no time for nonsense. But yeah, always open to constructive criticism. And if there is something you think I could improve upon or something I didn't cover, reach out to me. I'm happy to even create another bonus for you if I can, if I have time, okay? So I'm here to help. Guys, the training course is just amazing. You're gonna love it. And what's crazy, yeah, did I even mention that? I'm not sure I did. With ChatGPT, you have to pay for it. With Poe, with a free account already, you can create these bots, guys. Make them publicly available on this platform. Get paid from monetizing them on that platform. So say like after 30 messages, people love your bot, they want to use it. They will have to subscribe and they will have to pay for interacting with your bot, okay? But again, you can sell these bots, you can turn them into bonuses, you can turn them into anything you can possibly think of. Sky, or actually your mind, is only the limit here. Right, with that said, on a high note, I know I'm super excited, but I love quality training courses about something that is just quite innovative, quite unheard of. And as I was talking to Max, I was like, man, I just love this training course. I love Poe so much. I love that they allow you to create these bots with the free account alone. And Max was like, wait, have you heard of Poe.com? I was like, yeah, because I actually go through the training courses that I review, so I learned tons. It's like hardly anything surprises me. But I must say, I heard of it like a year ago from Andreas Quintana's training course when he was using Poe to access all of the available AIs. They had that back then that, you would pay $20 a month and you would have all sorts of AIs under one sort of roof, under Poe. So that's why, I knew about it. But back then, I didn't use it to create bots. Now this training course actually inspired me to start creating my bots, and I love it that I can do it with a free account. So guys, my highest recommendation, and seriously, my bonuses are gonna blow your socks off all the way to the moon. And this case study is gonna be paid very soon. So, grab it as a free bonus while you can. Get it from me, from my written review, and then my bonuses will be delivered to your Warrior Plus account automatically. Okay? So guys, love you and leave you. And if that's for you, check out my written review, and I shall see you very soon. Bye-bye.